What is up, everyone? This is South Bay Rebel, and I am back with another thrift store haul. That's right, this one was a little small compared to what I usually get, but pretty awesome. And as you can see there, that first bag was just a bunch of instruction booklets. About $6 was the price tag on that. This bag here had a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in it, just jam-packed, one of those 1 gallon Ziplocs for $10, and then a second 1 gallon Ziploc with what looked to be some Star Wars stuff in it, also for $10. So I picked all of those up and got them home. Opening that first bag of manuals here, there's some Mega Block stuff in there, not super interested in that. Also some Minecraft instructions, that's intriguing but not usually my thing. This small instruction page here is pretty interesting, so I might look into that some more. Some more Minecraft stuff and more Minecraft stuff. This small Technic race car is kind of neat, but not really my deal. And then these were really interesting. This was an older Star Wars set, and it's the full instruction manual. It's not like book 1 of 2 or anything like that. It's the entire build start to finish, so that's cool. There's also some Lego City kind of space shuttle program-esque instructions, so those are cool. I don't know that I saw any of these pieces stand out in the bags that I picked up, but it's neat to have the instruction books anyways. I believe that this next one of this Lego City plane, I could kind of see some remnants of those pieces in the bag. And then I also was intrigued, not by this small Ziploc of random tiny pieces, but by the quad jumper booklet. And I believe I did see some remnants of those pieces mixed in as well. And yeah, here's that first bag. You can kind of see the quad jumper cylindrical pieces that were right on top there. And then here's that second bag. And that might be that other Star Wars set. We're just going to have to get them opened up and take a look. Getting right down to it, we're going to dump out this first bag. Like usual, I'll do some sorting. We'll pick out some stuff, set it off to the side, and then at the end we'll do a recap of all the highlights that I thought stood out to me from this haul. Pretty good start. That's a pretty big sport truck there. I think I picked up one of those in a previous haul actually, as well as the instruction manual, so I'll have to go back and check that out, see if I can piece it back together, but I'm already seeing some of the pieces to it in this same pile here. There was also that Mega Bloks Pokemon build that I'll probably give to my nephew. He'll get a kick out of that. Some minifigures here, that's always a plus. We've got some, looks like First Order Troopers, Spider-Man body, and a regular Stormtrooper as well. I believe that other figure is also from the quad jumper set. And then it looked like some pieces from that space, that city space shuttle set, but not a whole lot. I like the orange-ish brown pieces that I'm seeing though. That seems to be indicative of that quad jumper set, and I don't have one of those in my collection. I think it would be really neat to try and piece that back together if there's enough of it. I just don't know until we get this sorted out and take a deeper dive into that instruction manual. Finding a couple more pieces that look like they're definitely from that quad jumper. This random panda head looking thing that is not genuine Lego. And then, yeah, here's some pieces of that city plane. So I'm betting there's more of that in there too. We've got that pile of minifigs and Minecraft panda, which is always fun, off to the side from that first bag. And now we're going to dive into this second one. I don't think there was a whole lot of minifigures or even smaller pieces in this. A lot of the stuff coming out of this bag is still intact and partially built, which will make it easier for me to try and piece it back together. And seeing that big flat piece right there in the middle of the shot, I'm thinking this is that other Star Wars set that I had the instruction manual from that first bag. So this is going to be cool to try and piece back together. Also, not sure if any of these are going to be complete. This one looks like it might have a chance a little bit over the quad jumper in that there's just so much of it and it was all in that one bag. As I got through that first bag, I was realizing that there wasn't as much quad jumper looking pieces as I had hoped for, but all good. Yeah, this is the instruction booklet I was talking about. Definitely looks like it's from that set. And now we're going to get into the portion of the video where we're highlighting the finds, starting off with this sport truck. I think this is pretty cool, and it's actually pretty big. I'm not sure that it's showing up that way, but I put that minifigure there for scale, and it's a pretty big truck. So impressive that that's in there. They've also got this small quad, and I think it's worth noting that on pretty much everything in these bags that's had a sticker on it, the sticker placement has been pretty straight, so I'm impressed at that, and they're not really gunky and peeling up at the corners or the edges, so that's always a plus. A couple pieces from that city plane. Here's another piece from that city like space shuttle. I'll have to take back what I said about the stickers because on this particular one they're pretty bad, but here's a look at some of the quad jumper parts. Good sticker placement again, and these are neat pieces to have. Even if this was all that I had, I think that they're a little bit harder to come by than some of the other pieces. I think the hardest part about piecing this set back together will be finding things in the right color. I've got a ton of bulk Lego, but not a whole lot in that orangish brown kind of a color, and that is the majority color scheme along with the light and dark grays of this quad jumper set. So that's going to be the biggest challenge. Starting off with those two wing pieces, there should be, I believe, 4 of those. So right away, I know we're not complete, and those are going to be some pieces that I'll probably have to source from Bricklink because I'm almost certain that I don't have them in my bulk Lego stash. Getting over to the other Star Wars set, these are definitely pieces from that, and they're already put together, still intact, so that'll make it a little easier for me to piece this back together. Looking at the finished product now, or as far as I was able to get it anyways, this was what was there. I will have to source the rest of the pieces, so it's not 100%, but it's pretty close. I'll have to go through my bulk Lego and see what I can find to try and finish this build off. Once I do, I'll be shooting another video about this and doing a full review on it. It's not a set I already have, so I'm pretty stoked to have found this and have it be as complete as it is. And that brings us to this portion of the video where we're going to look at some of these smaller minifigure accessories and the minifigures themselves that were in this haul. Not a lot by way of that. We have that neat raft, a bunch of accessories, hats, helmets, and whatnot. That guy was pretty neat, kind of like a cliffhanger, maybe a pilot to that city plane. We also have a Minecraft figure and that Minecraft panda. We have Spider-Man, although that was just a random head in the bag. Pretty sure that's not a Spider-Man head. And then some stormtroopers. There was one regular stormtrooper as well as 2 first order troopers, which I'm certain go to one of those 2 Star Wars sets. And then this figure as well, he definitely goes to that quad jumper set. So neat find as far as they go. All the stormtroopers were missing heads, but I need to look back through the bag. I believe they may be figures that originally came with the all black headpiece and not a printed one with a face, so I may have overlooked them. Now in terms of size, this haul compared to pretty much all my previous hauls as of late is pretty small, but I would say it's pretty significant. That Star Wars set in the background there has got to be the highlight. Always happy to pick up some figures I don't have as well, and to have gotten the instruction manuals to boot just ties this all together nicely, and it's going to make for some fun projects coming up. I will be sure to be capturing those on some future videos, so stay tuned. If you liked this one, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss out on future content. This is South Bay Rebel signing off. and I will catch you on the flip side.